Hey, it's me again. Sorry if I look unappealing. I just came in and then I ate something and I didn't really care about what I looked because I was freezing. Seriously, it's this morning there was like a patch of snow on my yard, and on the way to the Hardy building was freezing. I barely survived. I think a bunch of flakes of snow or the melting water were just dripping off the rooftops and splatting onto the sidewalks. It wasn't fun. See, it's 39 degrees in Beverly. Fun, very fun. We got some sun, but at the same time it's really really cold. So yeah, that's fun. Not a very healing, but I am happy I got a hot shower in the morning. So, finals is starting, everything's going pretty alright. I have a pretty good idea about what I want to do, and I got my class painting all finished and ready for the next one to come up. Don't know what it's gonna be, but I think we're just gonna be working a lot more on our just final pieces. Although she did say next Wednesday we're gonna do something with palette knives and stuff, so maybe we'll get to learn how to use their techniques and be very painterly. Although I don't have a painting palette knife, I lost it or something. I remember I washed it somewhere and I left it for a moment and it got picked up for some reason. It had my name on it, so I don't know why. Yeah, I'll have to go get one or get a knife or something. I think I used a knife once, but broke instantly because the turpentine just incinerated it. It's horrible. But if I don't find one by then, I might have to use a plastic knife again. Here are the paintings that I'm doing now. The first one is my finished color piece, and then the next one is what's it called? Undercoat of what I'm gonna do for my my final exam piece. Check it out. Sorry. So yeah, I'm happy with the color. I was getting a little bit stressed out because, the objects themselves weren't really looking so three-dimensional and just weren't very working so well with the medium. But I think I got a pretty good consistency of it, what it looks like at least, or make it a little bit more realistic. I don't know, I still think my favorite part overall are the stripes that I did. I love playing around with that and adding those nice purples and blues and the warms in them to indicate the light source at least. I really enjoyed that. And I hope you did too. And my final portrait for painting is basically an allegory piece of me and something personal. The only thing personal that I wanted to express in my painting was a pet that I lost when I was a child. Her name was Chani. She was probably my closest BFF ever. Since I was very shy, it was very hard making friends, so I found this my dog companion, Chani, that's the bestest friend ever. And I did a lot of stuff with her. I got a picture of me reading to her. It's pretty adorable. It was just that's how close I was, really. I wanted to share my learning onto her, really, even though it probably wouldn't get me anywhere, but it still meant a lot to me. I'm sure all you have special pets and all that you feel more comfortable around than maybe your friends or family, really. Yeah. So I snuck out my 3D piece just to show you. Originally I was thinking of painting, but I'm gonna do that maybe after the critique and stuff. Here's my organic thing, or organ. I don't know if you can see a lot of detail because of the light, but it's supposed to be probably gonna be lying on itself like this, so I'm holding it. So yeah, overall I had a lot of fun doing this piece. It was kind of a little stressful, like just getting everything perfect and smooth. There probably are some spots I missed out, and I'll probably smooth it out before the evaluation. But overall, like I think I got a good concept idea. And like I said, it didn't come out as my original, but it's a start. Maybe next time, or if I ever get a box of plaster dust and stuff, maybe I can make my own and do something else, because I would like to continue with this. I really would like to make my own sculptures and get a little bit more better at it. But yeah, like I don't know what you think of it. I don't know. I keep thinking of an N or like a bookshelf of some sort. Leave your comments about what you think it looks like. I don't really know about my life drawing piece. I know I have to start on 3 of them, and problem is I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. I was originally thinking like doing 2 portraits and maybe like 1 figure drawing at least of some sort. I have an idea going on in my head, and I even started drawing one out of my painting. I kind of just took a picture and like replicated that in some way. I might talk to my teacher about it, like see if I should continue on with it or like go after a real figure or something. Might be very difficult, really. And especially vacation coming up. I still don't know what's gonna happen, really. Like, my parents are saying, like, you should come down, you're gonna come down to Easter, or you might not. It's just the how I'm gonna come down is very difficult. Like, right now, my parents are, like, on a college trip with my sister and her friend. My aunt is also doing the same with her son, and possibly my grandparents are coming down. I don't really know what's going on. It's very wibbly wobbly. It's confusing and stuff. Makes me want to drink tea. Like if I do come down, I'm probably gonna just draw portraits of people and count that. Really, it's something different, not my face, which I've done probably 1,000 times. But yeah, it's something different, and who knows what I want to talk about. I really wanted to talk about something, a different topic. Like, I wanted to question myself whether I'm a gamer, like a gamer girl, pretty much. Like, I don't know, the stereotypic gamer girl would like go after hardcore stuff like Skyrim and Call of Duty and stuff. I haven't been really attracted to those. I think the only hardcore thing that I got into was a little of God of War and Injustice, which is a fun game. I do recommend it to anyone who really want to get a bunch of friends together and just do Mortal Kombat. And it's like, I enjoy that game because, one, it's a multiplayer game. I love multiplayers. Kind of like a way to communicate and play around with friends when you're kind of stuck inside. So that's a great way of interacting with each other. It's also a good puzzle and kind of strategizing game, because you get to learn and experiment with your fighting skills and like different types of functions that the button do, cause different types of combinations. But you can also learn that from your other partners that you're fighting with. If they use some kind of technique, you might want to think about trying that. If they use some kind of strategy to get to you before you got to them, that's good too. And there's a lot of memorization about that, and the special move, I guess, really, that you perform on them and stuff. So it's a good strategy game besides of a fun get your anger out of it. But I'm still very strongly to the old point-and-click games. It's just like I really haven't been born with a lot of like the Call of Duty and like those single player. I never really was involved with that. I wasn't born with the point-and-click games where you go around and collect tedious items to unlock certain things and go on and stuff and yada. Yeah, I don't know. I really find that very, very clever, and I don't know, like, I think it's just because the puzzles and like the problem making that you use in your head, really, pretty much. Like, I feel very sorry that I never grew up in Monkey Island, or this game that I suddenly been attached to. Like, seriously, I have been. Like, I've been watching these videos over and over again for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's kind of called Toonstruck, and I think I'm pretty attached to it because just because Christopher Lloyd in it. Oh my god! Like, seriously, you should see him. He's so he's so young, and he's like playing like this cartoonish like character against. It's pretty much, if you look it up, it's pretty much like how you Who Framed Roger Rabbit, when Christopher Lloyd is put in this toon-like land with bunnies and stuff. It's crazy. It's funny, and it has a lot of sexual innuendos. Like, oh my god. But yeah, like, I'm still very attached to the point and click games. I admire the artwork that's put into them, and like, because you spend a lot of times around, like, you're not constantly moving them. You get time to look around and explore the environment and the artwork that's put into them, and I like that feeling. Most of the time, you're always moving constantly from place to place unless you're in a tense situation. But here, you get to really feel the moment, or I don't know. But yeah, like, fortunately, I never grew up that I blew up like with Pajama Sam and the old games, those those reading books and stuff, early games. So yeah, like, I strongly support point and click games. I'm looking for more to experiment with and see how it kind of grown throughout the generation. So, okay, so question of the day is, what games did you grow up with? Like, what influenced you now, and what kind of interests you in this generation? And yeah, and also you can put down anything else. Again, I hope you guys are doing good, Mackenzie and Antonio. I hope to hear from you soon. And yeah, bye.